Archangel Michael speaks now, not from afar, not as a distant echo, but as a thunder in your soul. Direct, undeniable, unstoppable. You feel it, don't you? That pulse under your skin, that silent roar in your chest, as if the very walls of your reality are trembling in anticipation. That's not anxiety, that's not fear. That is the sound of victory approaching. And it is closer than you think. You've been fighting for longer than you realize, in ways too deep to name, in quiet battles no one else saw, beneath the surface of your smile, inside the echo of your sleepless nights. You thought you were surviving, just barely holding on. But hear me well. You were doing more than surviving. You were conquering. Type 111 if you feel this truth waking up inside you. Declare it. Let heaven and earth witness your rising. They told you the battle would never end. They made you believe that struggle was your identity. But I, Archangel Michael, am here to reveal the truth. Your battle is over. And yet, listen closely. This is not the ending they thought it would be. No, beloved. This is the beginning they feared you would never reach. The dust is settling, the noise is fading, and as the smoke clears, you are standing in a new world. Not a battlefield anymore, but a throne room. Not ruins, but the foundation of something extraordinary that only your perseverance could have built. Your strength, the strength you doubted, the strength you almost forgot you had, has carried you across the invisible line between endurance and triumph. You have crossed it, and now the energy around you is shifting faster than you can imagine. There is something they never told you about victory. It doesn't feel like you expected. It feels quieter at first, like a breath you didn't know you were holding. Like a silence filled with the hum of power returning to your veins. You're feeling it now, aren't you? That strange calm that comes when the storm has spent all its fury, and you remain standing, unbroken. Type 777. If you claim this calm as your own, if you feel the weight lifting from your shoulders. You see, they underestimated you from the very beginning. They saw your exhaustion, but they never saw your fire. They saw your tears, but they never saw your unbreakable spirit behind them. And now, as you rise from the ashes of what was meant to destroy you, they will finally see the truth. This is not survival. This is ascension. Your soul has been forged in the hidden furnaces of trial after trial. The very fire they hoped would consume you has become the fire that refines you. Now you carry within you a strength they cannot comprehend, a resilience they cannot shake, a light they cannot dim. And hear this, you are not rising alone. All around you, forces of light have gathered. Warriors of heaven flank you on every side. Legions of angels have been dispatched for this moment to accompany you as you step out of battle mode and into your reign. Type Amen if you feel them, if you know you are not walking this path alone. The battlefield is silent now, but your victory is echoing across realms. Every tear you shed was counted. Every night you thought you wouldn't make it was witnessed. And every moment you chose to keep going, despite the weight, despite the pain, despite the odds stacked against you. Every single moment has built this glorious breakthrough you are now stepping into. Let no one steal this moment from you. Let no doubt rob you of its power. They will try, oh, they will try, to minimize your victory, to pretend it's not as profound as it is, but you know better. Heaven knows better. And the forces of darkness, they tremble at your awakening. This is the shift they hoped would never come. This is the rising they could not stop. You are not who you were at the start of this battle. No, you are so much more. You are the warrior who did not break. You are the champion forged in fire. Type 999 if you receive this mantle of victory, if you step boldly into the power that is now yours. The story is not over, beloved. No, it is just beginning. But the chapter of endless struggle, it has closed. Turn the page. Step into the dawn of what is waiting for you. I, Archangel Michael, stand with you. Sword drawn, shield raised, declaring over your life, the battle is over, but your victory is only just beginning. And what comes next? What comes next is beyond even your wildest dreams. Stay ready, because I am not finished speaking. And heaven is not finished blessing you. You feel it now, don't you? That current, that undeniable surge moving through your life, like the rising tide that no wall can hold back. There is no more maybe, no more someday. There is only this unstoppable force carrying you forward. You've crossed the threshold. You are no longer bound by the chains of yesterday's battles. The battlefield is behind you, but don't be fooled. The echoes of war may still ring in your ears. That's natural. It is the residue of long nights, of endless prayers whispered into the dark. But as you listen closely, beneath the noise of old fears, you will hear something new. The sound of victory drums beating for you. Type 777 if you hear them. If you feel the rhythm of triumph pulsing in your chest. They never expected you to make it this far. They thought if they pushed you hard enough, long enough, you would surrender. But they didn't understand, they never could, that you were not fighting alone. Every step you took, every moment you refused to fall, heaven was reinforcing you. I, Archangel Michael, was at your side, unseen but unyielding, fortifying your resolve when you thought you had none left. Now, watch closely. Watch how the very ground beneath your feet begins to transform. What once felt like sinking sand is turning solid beneath you. Where there were walls, you now see open paths. Doors they tried to slam shut in your face are unlocking by forces far greater than any human hand. This is not a coincidence. This is destiny in motion, and it is moving in your favor. Type 111 if you claim this alignment of destiny, if you declare boldly that the tides are turning for your good. They will look at you now with wide eyes, some in disbelief, others in silent awe. How did you survive what should have broken you? How did you rise when everything was designed to bring you down? And you will simply smile because you know the answer. You were never fighting alone. The battle felt lonely, yes. It felt endless. But every unseen force of light has been rallying around you, fighting for you in realms beyond your sight. And now, that hidden war is over. Victory has been declared in the courts of heaven, and earth itself is about to catch up. Feel the shift in the atmosphere. Feel how your very breath seems easier, your mind clearer. The heavy fog is lifting. Where once you felt confusion, you now feel clarity. Where once you felt chained, you now feel wings beginning to spread. Type Amen if you feel these wings unfolding, if you feel the lift of freedom beneath your spirit. The truth is, you were never losing. You were winning in ways you couldn't yet see. Every silent prayer was a building block. Every tear watered the seeds of your destiny. Every moment of perseverance tightened your grip on the future heaven prepared for you. Now it blooms. Now it unfolds before your eyes. You will begin to notice the shift even in small things. The way opportunities find you. The way doors open with ease. The way even your enemies grow silent in your presence, unsure of how to approach the new you, the victorious you. They will wonder, but you will not. You will know. You will know that this is the harvest from your hidden labor, the reward for every time you refuse to give up, the overflow of grace poured upon a soul who stood firm when storms tried to tear you apart. And I tell you this, beloved one, you have only just begun to see the extent of your victory. What is coming next will leave you breathless. Not from fear, no, those days are gone, but from wonder at how perfectly heaven has orchestrated your ascent. Type 999 if you are ready for this wonder, if you are prepared to walk in blessings that exceed your expectations. Your enemies will scatter. Your doubts will dissolve. Your fears will flee at the sound of your rising. You are not just stepping into a season of victory. You are stepping into a life of dominion, a life where you command your atmosphere, where you shape your reality by the power of truth and light within you. Do not shrink from this power. Do not hesitate to claim it fully. You have earned every ounce of this triumph, and the heavens rejoice with you. Type 7711. Now, if you receive this word deep into your spirit, if you seal this truth in your heart as the new law of your life, because this is no longer a hope, this is no longer a dream, this is your reality, you stand victorious, beloved. The battle is over. But your victory is only just beginning. Stay close, there is more I must reveal. What comes next will astound you. It is happening faster than you can even grasp. Every breath you take, every step you make now, is resonating with a force far beyond what your mind can fully comprehend. The energy of victory is no longer approaching. It is coursing through you, infusing your very being. And let me tell you this, without hesitation, the world is not ready for the weight of your rising, but you are. You were made ready in the fires of your trials, forged in the silence of your suffering, tempered by the very battles that were meant to break you. Now you emerge, not as you once were, but as something infinitely stronger. Type 111 if you feel this strength growing, if you claim it fully as yours. They will stare in disbelief, those who once doubted you. They will try to reconcile the image of who you were with the unstoppable force you have become. But they will fail, because you, beloved, are no longer bound by their expectations. You have shattered the mold they tried to place you in. Let them watch. Let them witness the unfolding of your divine acceleration. You see, what they never understood, what they could never understand, is that you were not just fighting for survival. You were being prepared for dominion, for elevation, for expansion that would reach beyond their limited vision. And now, expansion is here. Type 777 if you receive this expansion. If you declare boldly, I am ready to rise beyond all limits. I, Archangel Michael, tell you plainly, the pace of blessing is increasing. The floodgates have opened. The blessings that were delayed are now rushing toward you with unstoppable force. What was once withheld is being released. What was once tangled is being unraveled with divine precision. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have not yet entered. Doors are being opened that no human hand can close. Connections are aligning with a perfection that could only be orchestrated by heaven itself. Type 9999 if you feel these doors opening, if you claim divine alignment over your life. But hear me, beloved, for this is crucial. You must not carry the weight of the past into this new season. The battle is over, yes, but you must lay down the weapons you no longer need. You must release the old survival mindset and embrace the truth of your victorious identity. No more living as if you are still under attack. No more acting as if you must beg for blessings. You are not a beggar at heaven's gates. You are a rightful heir. You are not merely surviving, you are reigning. Type Amen if you receive this truth into your spirit, if you step boldly into your royal identity. The shift happening within you is causing ripples far beyond your own life. You are becoming a lighthouse for others who are still trapped in their battles. Your victory is not just for you. It is a beacon of hope for those still fighting in the shadows. They will look to you and see the proof that breakthrough is possible. They will see in your eyes the fire that says, I made it, and so can you. And this, beloved, is how your story transforms into a legacy. No longer are you just a survivor of hidden wars. You are a living testimony of divine deliverance. You are walking evidence that heaven fights for its own. Type 555 if you embrace this legacy. If you step fully into your role as a beacon for others. Do not minimize what is happening to you now. This is not ordinary. This is not small. This is monumental. This is a holy uprising within your spirit, a claiming of territory the enemy thought they owned. And you are reclaiming it not with fear, but with authority. You are taking back what is yours. You are walking boldly into territories once marked as forbidden. Type 777 if you declare, no territory is off limits for me, no promise is too big for me to claim. The battle was hard, yes. The nights were long, the pain was real, but none of it was wasted. Every tear watered the harvest now blooming before you. Every step of obedience built the platform from which you now rise. And I, Archangel Michael, stand with you at this platform. Sword drawn, banner raised, victory declared. You are not the same. You will never be the same. The world has not yet seen the full power of your rising, but it will. Oh yes, it will. Type 999 if you are ready to reveal the fullness of your victory to the world. Because this is just the beginning, beloved. The battle has ended. But your victory story, it's only just begun to be written, and it will echo through eternity. Stay close. There is still more to unfold. Your best is not behind you. It is rushing toward you now, faster than you can imagine. You feel it building, don't you? The storm of victory is no longer a distant sound. It is upon you. You stand in the center of its force, not as one battered by winds, but as the one commanding them. The air crackles with power. Your spirit hums with anticipation. You are not waiting for breakthrough anymore. You are living inside it. Type 111 if you feel this storm of breakthrough surrounding you, if you claim its unstoppable force. They tried to prepare for this moment, but no preparation could shield them from the rising of your spirit. What they underestimated was the fire that trials sparked in your soul. What they never saw coming was your refusal to surrender, even when the odds were impossible. But I, Archangel Michael, saw it. I saw you in the silent moments when no one else was watching. I saw you hold your ground when every force of darkness told you to collapse. I saw you rise again and again, fueled not by certainty, but by relentless faith. Now, heaven rewards your perseverance. Now, the tables are turning. Everything that was once weaponized against you is reversing course. The schemes meant to trap you are collapsing. The lies aimed to destroy you are unraveling. The very weapons formed against you are shattering in midair. Type 777 if you witness this reversal. If you claim victory over every attack launched at you. But there is more. Oh, there is so much more. Because you see, your victory is not a quiet whisper in a corner. It is a declaration that reverberates across realms. The heavens celebrate you. The earth recognizes your rising. Even the forces of darkness cannot deny the brilliance of your breakthrough. They feel it. They see it. They fear it. And you stand tall in it, no longer questioning, no longer shrinking, no longer asking for permission to step into your destiny. You have arrived. Type Amen if you receive this arrival. If you declare boldly, I am here and I am ready. The winds of change are not just brushing past you. They are lifting you, elevating you, accelerating you into places you once only dreamed of. Doors that were closed not only open now, they swing wide at the command of divine authority. What was once delayed is now delivered. What was once blocked is now blessed. What was once impossible is now inevitable. Type 9999 if you are ready for the inevitable blessings to flood your life. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt this moment. The old season has no power over you anymore. Its chains are broken. Its shadows have fled. You are not who you were yesterday. You are not bound by old fears, old failures, or old narratives. You have become a force of victory walking in human form. And understand this, your rising is not just for your benefit. It is a sign, a symbol, a beacon for others trapped in their own battles, waiting for proof that deliverance is real. You are that proof. Your life is becoming the testimony others will cling to in their darkest hours. Your breakthrough is their hope. Your triumph is their reminder that no battle lasts forever, and no force of darkness can outlast the light of heaven. Type 5 if you embrace this calling. If you rise not only for yourself, but for those who follow the trail of your victory. There is power in your presence now. You feel it, don't you? Walk into rooms and watch atmospheres shift. Speak and feel the authority behind your words. Decide and feel heaven align with your choices. Because you are no longer fighting for survival. You are commanding your destiny. I, Archangel Michael, walk beside you, not as your rescuer. You have already been rescued, but as your ally in dominion. Together, we claim this ground. Together, we advance. Type 777 if you advance with heaven at your side. The old fears will try to echo in your mind, but they will find no home there. The old doubts will try to rise, but they will suffocate in the atmosphere of your faith. The old chains will rattle, but they have no grip on you anymore. You are free. You are victorious. You are rising beyond every ceiling they placed above you. And I promise you this, beloved, you have not yet seen the fullness of what is coming. Even now, heaven is preparing surprises that will leave you breathless with awe. The story is not over. The best chapters are still ahead. Type 999 if you are ready for the next wave of miracles, the next outpouring of divine favor. Stand tall, lift your head, stretch your hands toward heaven and receive what has always been yours. Because you are not just a survivor of the battle. You are the champion of the victory. Stay with me. The final revelation is coming, and it will leave you forever changed. This is it, the final turn. The breaking dawn, the moment when shadows finally lose their grip, and the first full light of your victory floods every corner of your life. You stand now, not as a wanderer in the storm, but as the storm itself, radiant, unstoppable, undeniable. Take this breath with me. Feel it fill your lungs with power, with life, with the certainty that what once pursued you has now fled from you. What once oppressed you has bowed before you. Type 111 if you feel this breath of destiny filling you. If you declare boldly, I rise with power in my spirit. Look around you, beloved. Look with the eyes of your spirit. Do you see it? The ruins of past battles are no longer ruins. They are the fertile ground for your miracles. The scars you carried as marks of pain are now seals of honor, proof of your survival, evidence of your victory. And those who once doubted you, they now witness what heaven always knew about you. Your story is not one of defeat. It is a story of divine ascension. It is a story of relentless rise. It is the story of one who walked through fire and emerged not burned, but refined. Type 707 if you claim this refinement, if you carry it proudly as your testimony. I, Archangel Michael, declare this over your life now. The era of closed doors is over. The season of silent suffering is over. The time of waiting in the shadows is over. You are being ushered into the season of open gates. You are stepping into fields white with harvest. You are moving into territories you once believed were beyond your reach. And you will take them not as a beggar, but as a rightful heir. Type 9999 if you step boldly into your inheritance. If you say to the universe, I am ready for what is mine by divine right. Listen closely. The sound you hear now is the sound of your destiny unfolding in real time. It is the sound of chains snapping, doors opening, blessings rushing toward you like rivers released from a dam. And you are not standing still. You are stepping into the flow of this abundance. You are moving with heaven's wind at your back. You are advancing with a force that no obstacle can resist. Type Amen if you align yourself fully with this wind, if you choose to move with the unstoppable current of divine favor. The battles behind you will no longer define you. The betrayals behind you will no longer weigh upon you. The doubts within you will no longer silence your roar, because now you know who you are. Now you know what you carry. Now you know that every attack against you was simply proof of the power within you that the enemy feared. They feared your awakening. They feared your rising. And now they are powerless to stop it. Type 555 if you embrace this awakening, if you rise into it fully, without hesitation or apology. You will notice it in the days ahead, your atmosphere shifting, your thoughts aligning with truth, your heart beating with renewed purpose. You will feel heaven's confirmation in every step you take. And where you once asked, will I survive this? Now you declare, I was born for this. Where you once wondered, can I endure? Now you proclaim, I have conquered. Type 777. If you make this declaration today, if you let the world know, I have conquered, and I will rise higher still. Your name is marked in the halls of heaven as a victor. Your footsteps shake the earth with the resonance of one who carries divine authority. Your words are laced with the power of life and creation. No longer will you speak as one hoping for change, you will speak as one causing it. I, Archangel Michael, will walk with you into this new season. My sword is raised, not in defense but in celebration. My shield is lowered, for you no longer hide behind it. You stand boldly, unshaken. Type 999 if you walk with heaven by your side, if you step confidently into this victorious alignment. You will not fear the future. You will not mourn the past. You will not hesitate in the present, for you are living in the fulfillment of promises spoken over you before you even took your first breath. Promises that now blossom, fully alive, undeniable, unstoppable. The universe bends to the sound of your rising. Heaven rejoices at your awakening, and earth watches in awe as you take your rightful place. type Amen one final time, not as a wish, but as a victory cry, as the seal upon this moment of triumph. This is not the end. This is the glorious beginning. Your battle is over. Your victory has only just begun. And nothing, hear me, nothing will ever stop you again. I, Archangel Michael, go before you. The legions of light surround you, and your destiny awaits you with open arms. Step forward. The throne is prepared. The crown fits perfectly. The celebration of your rising has already begun.